Hey guys, Smalls here, and this is Trailer Day, where I go through all the trailers that came out during the week and review them. How do I review these trailers? Well, I base it off of what I see, how I feel, and what I can take away from it. And if you don't know what trailers I'm talking about, then I will have a link to those trailers in the description below. Now let's get started. So I'm kind of on a delay here, but I'm going to try to wrap up everything that has happened this past week leading up to Saturday the 23rd. I know today's a Sunday. So let's get started. The first trailer that I saw this week was Lucy in the Sky teaser, starring Natalie Portman and John Hamm. And it's about an astronaut that loses sense of reality after going into space. From what I can see from this trailer, it seems pretty interesting. They make this feel like a tense sci-fi thriller, considering that its character is going into space, but it's also just a drama. It already seems pretty great in terms of the performances. I mean, Natalie Portman, this wholly looks like a performance-based mind bender. Maybe not too much of a mind bender, but it looks like it's just great in terms of the acting, and it's gonna be driven by Natalie Portman and her talent. Not to mention pretty good cinematography, especially since it's also a movie that involves space. So with all that being said, I give Lucy in the Sky, the teaser, an A minus. Next, I have Toy Story 4, the official trailer number 1. This trailer gives us a gist of the plot for this movie, and that's kind of what I've been wanting ever since we saw the teaser or the announcement for Toy Story 4. Pixar just knows how to make you feel sad without even intending to do so. In my opinion, I just felt sad for some reason watching this trailer, and that's not in a bad way. It's just no, it's not like this trailer was sad either. It's just they just know how to get to your heart. This still feels like Toy Story, and that's good. Some of the themes are similar to some of the previous Toy Stories, though, so I mean, there you can only go so far, I guess, but it's not terrible. I could certainly use another adventure with Woody and Buzz Lightyear and friends and other people or other toys. Yeah. Overall, this trailer is moving, and it this trailer this time around was less of the comedy that they've had with the teasers, but it still maintains the feel of a good story adventure. I mean, good Toy Story adventure. I give Toy Story 4, trailer number 1, an A minus. Next, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood trailer, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt in Quentin Tarantino's ninth film about an actor and his stunt double in 1969 Hollywood. I believe Margaret Robbie is in here as well, playing the actress Sharon Tate, and I think she was part of like a cult and or something. Way before my time. I can't remember what was before my time. Okay, I'm a big fan of Tarantino, so naturally I would be excited for this, and I am. My personal favorite is Kill Bill Volume 1. It's nice and refreshing to see the return of Leo, and his performance already seems like one to beat for the Oscars based off of this trailer. It looks like he's real good in this. Even Brad Pitt, too, but I wouldn't say it's Oscar worthy, but Brad Pitt, I mean, if it's actually him in that really quick scene of, of I think it's like a fight scene with the person that they had for Bruce Lee. By the way, who the hell did they cast for Bruce Lee? Because Bruce Lee looks like Bruce Lee. It's like they brought Bruce Lee back. Overall, this trailer is solid all around without giving away too much. I mean, it's like there's not exactly a plot given in this trailer. You just know it's about Hollywood in 1969. So I give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood an A minus. Moving on to Ma, the international trailer. In this trailer, they feature Ma as a creepy character from the beginning. It's quicker paced than the previous trailer. It shows more of the Ma character and how crazy she can be. considering that in the previous trailer she's crazy enough already as a crazy old lady. Some shots may be a bit revealing in terms of story, in my opinion, and they could have tried to hold back on that, but you kind of don't want to give away too much when making these trailers for this. So I give Maw, the international trailer, a B. Now moving on to Stranger Things 3 trailer. I know this isn't a movie, but Stranger Things is a big, big, big property, and I'm excited for it. It's finally here. I love that they are now in theme for summer. Like, all the guys are in shorts, and then all the girls are starting. I mean, they're just getting older too. They're like trying to put on what I assume is the fancy clothes of that time. Yeah, it's before my time too, so it's still tugging at some nostalgia strings, regardless if it's my time or not. It's paced well in the first half, and it's sped up in the latter. And I also love the new influences for this season, the 80s references that they have. Like, I can already tell they're pulling from Terminator. I can't honestly think of any others off of my mind. That there's probably other ones that are clear 80s references that is probably something that's not hitting me right now, but I know Terminator is one of them. And in a good way, I don't have a clear idea of what's going on in this trailer, but I'm excited nonetheless. So I give Stranger Things 3 trailer an A. Now we have John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum trailer number 2. Oh, the glorious badass action of John Wick. This gives us a little introduction or glimpse to some of the new characters and their dynamics. But in terms of the trailer, I feel like they could have had the their classical musical portion sooner to up the tempo or keep it a little bit consistent. It feels a little disjointed because of it. And that's just my opinion. But overall, I liked this trailer. I'm excited for John Wick 3. So I give John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum trailer number 2 a B+. Now moving on to the final trailer that I've seen this week, and it's Dora and the Lost City of Gold trailer. Starring Isabella Moner as Dora, based on the children's show Dora the Explorer. I can be as negative as I want with this, but I also have to be pretty realistic. This movie is obviously meant for kids, but one of the main questions I'm asking myself is how relevant is Dora nowadays? Like, did this movie need to be made? Did this movie need to come out? And, well, it's coming out, but seriously, did we really need this movie? Did the kids nowadays need this movie? I don't know. Like that. It certainly has the family-friendly moments. That certainly seems corny for older audiences like us, adults. But I do like the adventure vibe to this. But another thing I hate, based off what I've seen from this trailer, I really don't like the character that they created for Dora. How her character seems out of touch with modern civilization is a bit too unrealistic, and it's quite terrible. Terrible writing on that part. Overall, this seems like a good, fun flick for the kids. But it's like they forgot that Dora has been around. It's a character that's been around for over a decade. Ever since I was a kid, I was watching Dora the Explorer. You don't need to know that. Sorry, but a kid's gonna watch kid shows, whatever. Yeah, Dora has been around for a while, but it's like, is Dora still relevant now? Do kids still watch Dora the Explorer? I don't know. I don't think so. That's what I thought. If that's the case, then the character that they could have created, or the character writing, could have been a bit better. So I give Dora and the Lost City of Gold trailer a C+. So that has been it for this week's trailer day. If you like what you saw, and like the video. If you didn't, then you can do whatever you want. But if you really liked all the content that I put out, then feel free to subscribe to this channel. And tell a friend if you think they'll like my stuff too. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you later.